As we navigate the complex journey of aging, it becomes increasingly crucial to recognize the subtle signs that an elderly person may be nearing the end of their life. One of the most telling indicators is physical decline. This decline often manifests through observable changes in the body and behavior that can provide critical insights into the individual's health status. One of the most noticeable signs is dramatic weight loss. While fluctuations in weight can occur for various reasons, significant and unintentional weight loss, particularly in older adults, should raise red flags. This could stem from a variety of factors including difficulty chewing or swallowing, decreased appetite, or even depression. As loved ones, it's important to pay attention not just to the numbers on the scale, but to the overall context. Has the person stopped enjoying meals they once relished? Are they skipping meals or eating less at every sitting? Such changes can point toward a deeper issue that warrants attention. Another critical aspect of physical decline is reduced mobility. An elderly person who once enjoyed taking walks or participating in physical activities may begin to show signs of reluctance or struggle with movement. Simple tasks such as getting out of bed, standing up from a chair, or even walking short distances can become daunting challenges. You might notice them using walkers or other assistive devices more frequently than before. Additionally, if they seem more prone to falls or injuries after minor accidents, this can indicate a deterioration of physical health and balance. Reduced mobility not only affects their physical capabilities, but also has emotional implications, often leading to feelings of isolation and frustration. Increased fatigue is another key sign of physical decline that should not be overlooked. While everyone experiences tiredness from time to time, persistent fatigue that does not improve with rest can be concerning. An elderly person may find themselves needing more frequent naps throughout the day or feel exhausted after minimal exertion. This level of fatigue could indicate underlying health issues such as heart problems, respiratory issues, or even conditions like anemia. It's essential to observe if their energy levels have drastically changed. Are they less inclined to engage in conversations or activities they once found enjoyable? Such withdrawal can be both a physical and psychological signal that something is amiss. As these signs unfold, it's vital to approach the situation with sensitivity and understanding. Often, elderly individuals may be reluctant to discuss their health due to fear of burdening their loved ones or concern over losing their independence. Opening up a dialogue about these changes without judgment can encourage them to share their feelings and concerns. Empathy plays a crucial role in this process. Showing genuine care can help them feel supported during what may be a difficult transition. Moreover, observing these signs in conjunction provides a clearer picture of the individual's overall health status. For instance, if you notice someone exhibiting both weight loss and increased fatigue, this combination could signify a deeper issue that needs addressing. Engaging healthcare professionals early on can help identify potential medical conditions that may need treatment or support. It's also important to remember that while these signs may indicate an impending decline, each person's experience with aging is unique. Some may exhibit one or two of these signs without facing an immediate health crisis, while others might display all three and still maintain a relatively stable condition for some time. Therefore, it's vital for caregivers and family members to remain observant yet compassionate. In conclusion, recognizing the signs of physical decline in elderly individuals such as dramatic weight loss, reduced mobility, and increased fatigue can serve as essential indicators of their overall well-being. By staying attuned to these changes and fostering open communication, caregivers can provide vital support and ensure that their loved ones receive appropriate medical attention when needed. This proactive approach not only enhances quality of life, but also fosters a sense of dignity and respect during this challenging phase of life. Building on our understanding of physical decline in elderly individuals, it is equally important to consider changes in their mental state. As we age, cognitive function can be affected in various ways, and recognizing symptoms such as confusion, memory loss, and social withdrawal can provide essential clues about an individual's well-being. Confusion is often one of the first signs that something may be amiss. An elderly person who once navigated daily routines with ease may begin to display disorientation or a lack of clarity regarding time and place. For example, they may frequently forget what day it is or struggle to recall recent conversations or events. While occasional lapses in memory are a normal part of aging, persistent confusion can indicate a deeper issue. This could range from mild cognitive impairment to more serious conditions like dementia. It's crucial for family members to note the frequency and context of these moments of confusion. Are they becoming more commonplace? Is the individual experiencing difficulty completing tasks they once did effortlessly? Gathering these observations can provide vital information when consulting healthcare professionals. Memory loss also plays a central role in assessing cognitive health. Many people dismiss forgetfulness as merely a part of aging, which can sometimes lead to serious missed opportunities for early intervention. For instance, if an elderly person begins forgetting names, appointments, or even the locations of everyday items like their reading glasses, it may signal that they need more than just gentle reminders. The progression of memory issues can escalate. Initially benign forgetfulness can evolve into not recognizing family members or even struggling to recall significant life events. These changes cause emotional strain not only for the individual, but also for their loved ones who may experience sadness or frustration as they witness this decline. Furthermore, social withdrawal is another red flag that should not be ignored. An elderly person who once enjoyed vibrant social interactions and community activities may start pulling back from family gatherings, phone calls, or even hobbies they once cherished. This behavioral shift could be indicative of depression, loneliness, or shame about their declining health, leading them to isolate themselves further. Engaging in fewer activities is not just a sign of cognitive decline, but also reflects an emotional response that deserves attention. Asking open-ended questions can encourage them to share how they are feeling and reveal any fears or worries that might be contributing to their withdrawal. Emotional distress often coexists with cognitive changes, compounding the challenges faced by elderly individuals. Feelings of anxiety and depression can arise from grappling with the changes in both their physical abilities and mental acuity. This situation creates a complex interplay. As their mental state shifts and capabilities diminish, their emotional well-being often suffers as well. Acknowledging these emotions is paramount. Validation and empathy towards an elder's feelings can foster comfort and openness, while ignoring symptoms may deepen their distress. Another important consideration is how family dynamics and caregiver roles evolve in response to these changes. Recognizing cognitive decline can prompt ongoing discussions within families about the best ways to provide support, while also preserving dignity and independence for the elderly family member. It's essential to approach these discussions with sensitivity. Focusing on collaboration rather than judgment enables caregivers to foster trust. This supportive environment encourages elders to express their concerns and fears openly, allowing for a more nuanced understanding of their mental state. Intervention at early stages of cognitive change offers the possibility of improving quality of life through various strategies. Mental exercises such as puzzles or memory games designed specifically for seniors can help slow cognitive decline while engaging them actively. Seeking professional evaluations from geriatric specialists ensures that elders receive appropriate support tailored to their unique needs. In conclusion, monitoring an elderly person's mental state for symptoms like confusion, memory loss, and social withdrawal serves as critical indicators of potential cognitive decline or emotional distress. Compassionate communication leads to better understanding and opportunities for intervention, ultimately improving both mental health and overall quality of life during these challenging years. By creating an environment where elders feel valued and cared for, family members can significantly impact their journey through aging with grace and dignity. As we continue to explore the subtle signs that may indicate an elderly person is nearing the end of life, another critical area of concern is altered sleep pattern. Changes in a senior's sleep habits, whether it manifests as excessive sleeping or insomnia, can offer valuable insights into their overall health and well-being. Sleep serves as a fundamental pillar for physical and mental health. However, for many elderly individuals, achieving restful sleep can become increasingly elusive. One common manifestation is excessive daytime sleeping. While naps can occasionally be beneficial, an older adult who finds themselves sleeping for prolonged periods during the day may be experiencing underlying issues. This excessive sleeping could sometimes be attributed to the effects of medications or chronic illnesses that drain energy levels. However, if the pattern becomes habitual and seems to detract from their ability to engage in daily activities, it deserves deeper investigation. A marked increase in daytime sleepiness may also indicate that the body is signaling a need for rest as it struggles with illness or decline. Observing whether this behavior occurs alongside other warning signs, such as increased fatigue or disinterest in favored activities, can provide critical context. An elder who previously had a vibrant social life yet now prefers to remain inactive and sleeps most of the day may be indicating a significant shift in their health status. Such habits may signal not just fatigue, but potentially also emotional sorrow or dissatisfaction with life, a common experience as one faces aging and imminent mortality. On the contrary, insomnia or difficulty falling and staying asleep presents another troubling dimension to consider. Many older adults grapple with sleep disturbances for various reasons: physical discomfort, anxiety about health conditions, or changes in routine can all contribute to restless nights. Frequent awakenings throughout the night can lead to inadequate restorative sleep, leaving them feeling fatigued and disoriented during waking hours. While occasional sleeplessness is expected and often manageable, chronic insomnia warrants attention. In some instances, insomnia may occur with rapid changes in cognition or mood. It's essential then for caregivers and family members to listen closely when an elderly loved one expresses trouble sleeping. Are they sharing stories of racing thoughts or fears that keep them awake? Restlessness at night can often mirror emotional turmoil. Addressing these fears openly instead of dismissively can provide comfort and reassurance to those struggling with anxiety. Furthermore, altered sleep patterns might also suggest that the body's circadian rhythms are shifting due to aging processes or health issues. As people age, they typically experience changes in their sleep architecture. This might lead to lighter stages of sleep and more frequent awakenings at night. However, significant shifts in when and how long they sleep could signal that something deeper is at play within their health status. Family members should also watch for sleep pattern changes that coincide with increased feelings of sadness or apathy. An elder who withdraws from friends and family while exhibiting significant shifts in their sleep habits may be hinting at a larger issue regarding emotional well-being. Recognizing these intertwined factors paves the way for compassionate conversations and necessary intervention. Promoting better sleep might necessitate evaluating their overall lifestyle. This could include creating a comfortable nightly routine involving relaxation techniques like gentle stretching or meditation before bed. Engaging healthcare professionals regarding potential medication review options can also enhance their chances of achieving better sleep quality without harmful side effects. Importantly, while observing alterations in sleep is useful in identifying concerning trends, it's crucial to approach these discussions delicately, especially given the complexity of an elderly person's fears surrounding their own health and reasoning ability. Caregivers must be mindful not only of the physical manifestations, but also of how emotional health intersects with these issues. In conclusion, altered sleep patterns, whether characterized by excessive daytime napping or troublesome insomnia, serve as important indicators of an aging individual's overall well-being. Recognizing these changes can lead to timely interventions that support both mental and physical health during critical stages of aging. Compassionate engagement around sleep can foster an environment where elders feel cared for and understood, laying a solid foundation for navigating these challenging transitions as gracefully as possible. By giving attention to these subtle warnings, families can ensure that their loved ones receive proper care and support while maintaining dignity throughout this journey. As we delve deeper into the subtle signs that may indicate an elderly person is nearing the end of life, another critical aspect to consider is the loss of interest in activity. This diminished engagement can manifest in various ways, including a disinterest in hobbies, family interactions, and daily routines. Such changes often reflect shifts in the individual's overall well-being and their connection to life itself. For many seniors, hobbies provide a sense of purpose and joy. Activities like gardening, painting, reading, or even participating in community groups often form integral parts of their identity. However, when an elderly individual begins to withdraw from these pursuits without any clear explanation, perhaps once trusted pastimes lose their allure, this can signal an important shift in their emotional or psychological state. It's not uncommon for such changes to arise due to physical limitations or health challenges that make these activities difficult, yet at times they may also indicate deeper feelings of sadness or resignation about life. Consider an elderly person who has always found joy in tending to their garden. If they suddenly stop caring for plants or expressing interest in once cherished gardening tools, it might be worth examining the reasons behind this shift. Is it mere fatigue? Are they struggling with physical ailments that make it more challenging to engage with their garden? Or perhaps they feel overwhelmed by loss and change, leading them to isolate themselves emotionally. These factors can create a snowball effect, as withdrawing from hobbies can further increase feelings of loneliness and despair. Family interactions also play a vital role in maintaining an elder's sense of connection and belonging. When a senior begins to decline invitations from family members or suddenly seems uninterested in conversations that once energized them, those close to them should take note. This withdrawal from familial bonds may stem from several sources: cognitive decline, emotional distress, or even resentment about their aging process. If they once enjoyed lively discussions around the dinner table or watched movies with family but are now preferring solitude instead, it can hint at a significant change in their mental state. It's crucial for caregivers and family members to approach these observations with empathy and curiosity rather than judgment. By gently encouraging conversations about what might be contributing to their disinterest, loved ones can delve deeper into what the elder is experiencing emotionally and mentally. Are they feeling overwhelmed or fearful about health issues? Or do they harbor anxieties regarding their own mortality? Creating a safe space for sharing can encourage them to open up about these feelings instead of retreating into silence. Daily routines also offer a window into changes in an elderly person's engagement with life. An elder who shows less enthusiasm for activities like going for walks, attending social events, or even participating in daily chores may be signaling shifts in their physical or mental health. Breaking down these routines can often reveal underlying issues that may need addressing. For instance, if someone who once thrived in social settings increasingly opts to stay home instead, this could reflect deeper discomfort or sorrow. Observing the changes can enable family members to initiate supportive measures tailored to encourage re-engagement. For instance, if an elder previously enjoyed arts and crafts but no longer participates due to difficulties with fine motor skills, offering adaptive tools or alternate methods might reinvigorate their interest. Similarly, arranging simpler social interactions, such as one-on-one visits rather than large family gatherings, can help rekindle their yearning for connection without overwhelming them. Recognizing the intertwining aspects of loss of interest is particularly important because it creates an opportunity for intervention. These signs denote not just a lack of enthusiasm but often point toward emotional struggles that require attention. Caregivers can assess the situation holistically. Understanding how physical health interacts with mood and motivation sheds light on essential interventions that may support both mental engagement and physical activity. Ultimately, being attuned to signs of diminished interest allows caregivers and family members to respond compassionately and proactively in meeting the needs of their elderly loved one. It encourages not just vigilance, but also fosters an environment where seniors feel heard and understood during a vulnerable time in their lives. In conclusion, acknowledging loss of interest in activities, whether related to hobbies, family connections, or daily routines, serves as a critical indicator of an elderly individual's overall health state. By fostering open communication and exploring emotional undercurrents behind these changes, families can provide meaningful support while helping their loved ones navigate the complexities of aging with dignity and purpose. Through this understanding and compassion, we enable our elders to feel valued and engaged during their final years. As we conclude our exploration of the subtle signs indicating that an elderly person may be nearing the end of life, we must consider the implications of frequent hospital visits. Recurrent medical emergencies or repeated hospital stays are significant indicators of chronic health problems and often serve as a harbinger of accelerated decline in an individual's condition. When an elderly person finds themselves in and out of the hospital frequently, it raises questions about their overall health status. While some hospital visits may be routine or permanent, A pattern of emergency admissions typically signals serious underlying issues that cannot be overlooked. Such health crises might stem from various conditions: congestive heart failure, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, or repeated infections can all lead to increased healthcare utilization. Each visit can take a toll on the individual, both physically and emotionally, further complicating their recovery and quality of life. Family members should pay close attention to the frequency and nature of these hospital visits. For example, an elder who is hospitalized multiple times within a short period for similar issues may indicate that their current management plan is inadequate. This situation calls for a critical evaluation by healthcare professionals to reassess treatment strategies. It may involve adjusting medications or exploring alternative therapies. Understanding the reasons behind these admissions can empower families to advocate more effectively for their loved ones' needs. Moreover, recurrent medical issues often result in increasing frailty over time, compromising an elder's ability to bounce back from illness. Each hospitalization not only presents physical risks, such as exposure to infections, but also carries psychological ramifications.